Hey, it's Luke with Out of Darts. Today we are checking out a very cool blaster. This is the Hamster from Shanye and Phantom Tech Toys. Let's get going. Before we get going, full disclaimer, this is a product on our shop and I do represent Out of Darts, a company. So keep that in mind as you watch the video. The Hamster is an ultra compact, super tiny, short dart, full length, and 50 cal ball blaster. This blaster can fit in your pocket. It is a ton of fun to run around and play with. I have pretty average size 32 jeans, and there's just tons of room for this to fit in virtually any of my pockets, whether it's front or back. You can even leave it primed in your pocket. The trigger is protected, and you can pull it out with this cute little priming knob. I think this blaster is a ton of fun. It is a really simple design, and the coolest part about this is that this started from Shanye's original design, which was the Leaf, and that was a 3D printed blaster. Some unique features that get us to this form factor. First, we've got a plunger tube, which is an oval. We've seen this done on a few blasters like the Mark II from Dart Zone and a few other community blasters, but it's a little less common because it's an unusual piece of extruded aluminum. So on that note, it is an aluminum plunger tube as well as an aluminum barrel. Here you can see in the clear version, we've got a lot more details. The spring itself is relatively short and the prime isn't all that long. It's probably about 30 millimeters, but that spring has got a lot of power there and a ton of compression at the end. You can see, in fact, as I prime it, I think I max out the spring if you pull it all the way down. It's a simple one shot, essentially a jolt, but it's got a lot of punch. Here I've got a full length dart loaded. This blaster with a short dart that's been pushed all the way down to the base. You can't quite get it there with your pinky, but you can use a pen or something else, can hit about 120 FPS. So it packs a pretty good punch. We were playing around with these in the warehouse when they arrived and having just a ton of fun. You kind of forget how much fun a single shot blaster is when everybody else has a one-shot blaster as well. These blasters are really going to excel when you just want to play around the house or your yard with friends, or if you want to bring them to HVZ as that kind of last-ditch effort extra blaster when you run out of darts and you just want a blaster to pick darts up off the ground, toss them in here and play. And then it's also going to be really good for those sort of covert op games like Assassin, where you're playing in a public space and you want a blaster that, let's say, doesn't look like a firearm. And this certainly does not. It very much looks like a toy or perhaps a cell phone. It's a really easy blaster to use, just load, fire, load, fire. It's got a lot of punch. It's injection molded, so the shell is very, very durable. Overall, it's just a solid little package. Now, we did try putting in these 50 cal foam balls. We know they're not allowed at most games. We do find them kind of fun around the warehouse, though our robots do tend to eat them. I put 4 in here now and they fire pretty well. It's like a really tight grouping. Hard to show on camera here, but it's pretty fun. One other great little feature that Perry had to point out to me is that there is a little lanyard strap, which is very much like the Wii remote strap. You could probably use one of those or anything else that you can get through here and loop around and make tie off. That way you could attach this to your wrist or to your waist, so if you want to just shoot it and drop it, you've got options. This whole blaster is held together with pins and solvent welds, so it feels just rock solid. I think you're going to get a lot of life out of it. And one of the best features I have always liked about the Leaf and about the Hamster is, despite being this tiny little form factor, it fits my apparently large hands really comfortably in here, and I've got no crowding. This just feels good in the hand. Up top, we've got a little sight, which I actually think might be kind of useful as a sight is on a single shot blaster with a, I don't know, 40 millimeter barrel, 30 millimeter barrel. For the most part with a Hamster, you're going for this blaster for its form factor, for how compact it is, and just how unique of an offering it is. I could put one in every pocket. We do have these up available for pre-order now, or depending on when you're watching this video, they're probably available already. Check them out on the shop, and huge thanks to Phantom Tech for setting up this order. Until next time, I'm Out of Darts. This is the Leaf from Shanye. Let's get going.
It's the Hamster.
Go!